This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Ready, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Break.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Set.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. He'll get forward for a couple. Dallas Turner on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Crowd right. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
yards. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, Ray. Goes.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's got his tight end, Rondé Gadsden the 2nd. And he will get into the end zone. Rondé Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that
The
one
Raiders
is
take
through
over
the back
first
of the
and
end zone.
10
It is a
at their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On first down, they'll start with Taylor, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Hooker. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Hooker's pass.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Delta, set. Set.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
He was brought down by Derek Stingley. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
59. Cap.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Chargers.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Go.
On first down, Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to run it with hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and a yard.
Set. Grenading. Ready.
He'll try. The ball comes out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
180. 180. Movement. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the ready. Back to 50. Back to 50. Come on. Ready.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cowboys!
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Oh, the handoff, it's Irving. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll take this down to the 23. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith. They're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw, Hooker. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
60 by.
Here's Hooker. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike. So whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
380. 12. Set. 380. Baylor Tiger. 380. Cut. Home troops right. Cut.
Herbert now on first down. That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther Street, Panther Street. Let's go now.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. Come on.
Now, Hooker. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And third down coming up.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
3rd and 7. Hooker to throw. Will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are we going to do on 4th down?
7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Hooker. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Right there. Right.
They'll go again here with Irving. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Ready.
Taylor. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on third and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing is Hooker. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He's going to air this out for Davis. That is caught. And he will score. Darius Davis. A down Chargers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to let this one go deep. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Baylor Tigers. 59. Set.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Chargers are going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Ray. Set.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Raiders 13.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Second and a yard.
19 Lions. Bronco lead, 79 Broncos. Trap 50, 18, Pioneers. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On third down, it's Irvin. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one from 49. Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set. Moment to strike. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second and 20 at the 20-yard line.
21. 21.
Now, Herbert.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Set. Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They get 25 on that connection. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
59. Let's go. Hey.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's got another one. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's pumped this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go check.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19, 7 Pirates.
Hooker. A throw there on second down to the
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Ready.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, ram. 80.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Chargers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Give up the middle to Taylor. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
3rd down and 3. Right back to Irvin. This will not do the trick. They've stuck them behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Here it comes. 19. 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. In motion, that's Thornton.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
The kid, this is Irving. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up to third and 3.
Watch twist.
Let's go. Bronco lead. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw, Hooker. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the 1st down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal. Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Michael Mayer, touchdown Raiders. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. 2-point attempt forthcoming as Hooker gets the offense set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
42.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, L.A.
380. You're out. 380. Ready.
There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
12. Hey, ram.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he just scored! Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much good.
Makes the score Chargers 49, Raiders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Check, Bobcat.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get up, go.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3.
19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now, Hooker. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
On first down, here's Irvin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run with Irvin. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle by Derwin James. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos.
Here's Hooker. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Ready.
Now it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The tackle by Derwin James.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Now, faking the give. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Las Vegas. We'll try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer.
Raiders 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, count quick. Black 80, black. Watch the motion. Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Go. Baylor Tiger. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown, Chargers.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, break. 70 Rangers, 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
1st down.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Back to throw. Hooker. He'll air one out for Higgins. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hooker to throw. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game. I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd. So good decision. Just throw it away.
Okay, ready?
Only need a yard. And it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
A gain of 3 on the
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Short throw that pulled in by Mayer. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
31-yard line.
On the 6.
2nd down and 8. Throwing is Hooker. There's that man again. Another catch. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least...
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.